So in my last video, talking about how I'll get rich over the next 10 years, I had a few of you asking, where in particular do you invest your money? Now, I know for some people that can be quite personal. I don't mind sharing. I'm not going to dive into how much exactly is in there, but I'll share or what companies in particular I've invested in. First thing I need to make sure I make clear, this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing where I've invested. If you are planning to invest, definitely seek guidance from those who are qualified to give it, and understand that the same way you might make some money, you could lose all your money. Just be aware of that. Anyway, if my editing skills are good enough, then hopefully in a second where I'm invested should show up. And you can see the type of returns in percentages that I've got. I've scribbled out the amounts. So I've invested in these companies over the past few years. I think I started in like 20, maybe 20, something like that. But as you can see, like I've had some really good returns. I invested in Nvidia. Most of you have probably heard about that. It absolutely exploded, and you can see the numbers there that suggests that it really did happen. I invested there because I knew, like I've worked in several tech companies. I know that Nvidia is behind a lot of the chips that are powering some of the tools that we're using, AI tools, all of that kind of stuff. GPUs were a big thing when they came in. Computing power is a big thing. So I was like, let me invest here because I know it's going to do something big. Cloudflare, I can't remember why I invested there, but at the time it was very relevant. And this is somewhere I need to put my money. So I did. Tesla, of course, I was excited about electric cars, especially back then. Saw some great returns then, was involved in this multiple stock splits that happened over the past couple of years. And I'm still very confident, actually, it will continue to rise. But don't take my word for it. That's not advice. It's just my sentiment. Invested in Experian, Amazon, Apple. I think those ones are pretty obvious. Didn't see great returns when it came to Snapchat and AOL. Snapchat, I can't really remember why I invested in Snapchat. It's actually a crazy move now that I think about it. That one is what it is. With AOL, I invested in it because I wanted something British. I just wanted to invest in something from here. They were doing some interesting stuff, selling some interesting products. I got my fridge from there, my washing machine from there. I was like, you know what, let me invest and see what happens. Although that and Snapchat are down, reality is I've made far more from the other companies than I've lost in these ones. But again, it's a long-term play. It's not about what happens in the next couple of weeks. I'm not planning to take that investment out anytime soon. So it's, again, if you're going to invest, you need to make sure that you're doing it for the long term. I'd say, again, not advice, it's just a thought. If you don't really know much about the company and you don't know why you're investing in them, it is a lot safer to just go into ETFs. There's someone who's responsible for managing that fund. It's a bunch of loads of different companies, small pieces of each of them combined. It's a lot safer. It spreads the risk. If one company completely crumbles, you've still got the rest upholding what you've put in there. Yeah, a lot of talking. Hopefully it was helpful. If you're looking for finance content, then of course follow for more. Give this a like, save it for later, send it to a friend, all of that spiel. All right, peace.